This video is gonna be just a little short monthly reset. I have had a bit of a, I guess, emotional week. I just really haven't been feeling like filming or anything. I do have something better planned for next week. Just I'm not there this week right now. Seeing that it is the last of the month, I am going to do my monthly prep for next month. It's a lot of months. Obviously next month we're going into April. It's my birthday month, and I have quite a few things planned at this point, getting it all down onto paper, so I'm not freaking out about it when the time comes. But first, before I do any of that, I am going to do a nice big clean of my room, because you can't really tell. I mean, you can see some of the clothes that are over there, but my room is a bit messy at the moment, and I need to clean it to start things off well. Let's just start. Oh, and I'm not gonna be showing me cleaning my room because I don't want to be exposed like that. Okay, so I've tidied everything except for the last bit of bedding, but he's still sleeping there, so I'm gonna leave it for now, which is what that stuff is too, so ignore that. I'm gonna get on to some of the admin stuff, and I will take you over what I'm doing for that as I'm doing it. First thing I'll do here is go through last month's stuff and some of my old video notes and just stuff that is kind of outdated now, and I'll just take them out of my physical notes. For the most part, I like to keep everything physical. There are some things like my scripts and stuff that I do find a lot easier to keep digitally because it's just a lot more writing and it's easier to type, but things like my monthly planning, my weekly planning, and just general ideation I keep physically just to keep things loose. I just find that it works better for me. So here I'm just going through and taking out everything from, I've still got stuff from February in here. So I'm taking all of that out and taking all March out except for this week. So with my physical binder here, I do have it divvied up into 5-ish sections. I have my planning, so scheduling and stuff. Then I have any video notes. Then I have tips and advice from like YouTube and blog posts that I've read. Then just pure ideation, so this stuff sometimes makes it to the video ideas phase, sometimes does not, and then more my business side of it. So that is everything from the last 2 months, I think. And then I just take all that old stuff and I chuck it in a separate folder. And then because I just took out the bulk of my journal, I am going to replace what I did take out. So I have a blank page in the first slot, just the very first thing you see, just as a quick overview. Then the monthly page. If anyone's wondering where I got this stuff, by the way, it's just from Daiso. It is an A5 binder and then just A5 binder inserts. And the folder I got came with a few sheets of lined paper and these plastic divider thingies. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'll go all the way back. I'm just gonna put in some more of that loose lined paper. So there's the clean slate refresh. And now I have to actually write everything down and put everything in there. So this very first page is going to be my quick monthly overview, and then I will have a more in-depth overview on this spread here. Hopefully this video is actually interesting to someone out there. I know as an artist working from home by myself, everything, it can be quite daunting to think about all the stuff that I feel like I need to get done. My best friend is an artist as well, and the only time I really get a scope for this kind of thing is when we look at our schedules together. And I think this kind of thing could be interesting to non-artists as well, especially like my family and stuff that don't really know what I'm doing, but still want to be involved. I feel like this could be a cute little glimpse into my monthly and daily life. So now I'm just gonna go through and put down the days, and then I just mark out my weekends by highlighting the number that they fall on this calendar first. I can see a more general overview and then decide what I actually want in the quick overview on the other page. 29 and 30. Things happening this month. My birthday, my boyfriend's sister's birthday, Easter, which is Sunday, I believe. We had D&D yesterday, so we'll have it again here. Is anything else happening at all? I feel like it's not. Now, Now, like I said, I am going to do another quick overview, just like this one, on this page. And that is because this month I found an artist repost challenge, kind of like Inktober, but instead of drawing something new every day, you repost an old piece of art every day. And it kind of stops you from having that pressure of having to draw every day, which is exciting, but also really stressful. And I don't think I've ever been able to complete an Inktober or Huevember or whichever one you decide to participate in. I've never completed one once, just because I get to like day 3, sometimes even day 2, and I think I just give up. For the last few years, I haven't even bothered looking at anything like that. I feel like I don't even actually have enough art to be able to repost 30 pieces of art. This is the post I was talking about. I'm probably not gonna write down these specific prompts because I can just reference that on my phone every day, but I will start putting in the pieces of art that I want to repost just so that I don't forget which ones they are. And I do have some ideas for some of them already. Oh, there it is, number 5, mountain. So I do have a mountain painting. I have the bird painting, which I did for my dad. Some of these I actually haven't posted at all, so it'll be a good chance to actually get them out into the world. I have one for silly. Where's that? 3 days in a row, already covered. I'll do my emojis. Artist, I could probably post my self-portrait. Cat dog, I have that as well. I think for everyday life, I'll do my Takapuna beach painting. Part of this challenge is kind of to explain why your art fits the prompt. So it doesn't exactly have to be something that fits that category, but you need to be able to explain why you think your art does work for that day, which I think is part of the fun of the challenge. So I will be trying my very best to post everything and to post once a day for this, even though I think the first one is probably gonna be the hardest one, because what does hello mean? Where did my highlighter go? I think I don't need to add anything else just yet. The rest of the stuff is like weekly deadlines, so I'm probably not going to include that just yet. And here you can see I've kind of tried to plan things week by week. Can you guys hear Frank snoring? So loud. If he's not purring, he's snoring. This weekend, Easter weekend. And I am going to try do more of a backlog for my long form content, just so that I'm not cramming my edits on a Wednesday right before I post. Especially this week, because literally everyone is going to be home, including Jake's sister, who's coming back from uni for the weekend until Tuesday, I believe. So that is a 5-day weekend where everyone is home and I can't really film. I mean, I probably could, but it's still a little bit embarrassing. I really feel like I sound extra sick today. I feel like I sound super congested. As I said earlier, I also don't have as much to work on right now, hence the wanting to make more short form stuff. But it also means that I have a bit more free time to work on other things, like I want to do a refresh of my website and maybe use Framer instead of Wix, just because I like the visual freedom that I've seen other people be able to do. And I also really want to integrate a shop into my website, but I'm not really sure how to do that yet, just because I don't want to pay for the domain and everything on Wix, and I don't want to use drop shipping really. Yeah, I'm just not sure how to do things quite yet. But I do want to do prints because I have had some interest, and I feel like it's a nice affordable way to not only get art for yourself, but you know, support an artist. And I want to list some of my originals this week so that I can get them, you know, to a home where they can be displayed and loved and not piled up in my garage. So I think since I do have quite a bit of things that I just want to get done, but I don't have a specific time frame assigned for them, I am just gonna take out a separate leaf of paper and note them down. That way I'm not forgetting about them or anything. Master list. So I want to do Framer, website, oil commission, digital collab, list original work. And with this, I literally have no idea where to sell it. I've heard some people to say use Reddit, and I was thinking of using Facebook Marketplace. If someone can help me figure out how to sell original art, that would be amazing. Okay, and as the last little bit of prep that I have to do for the week, I am just gonna go over stuff like my emails, my commission tracker, and I'll probably have another look at the website and print options. There's a bit of filming and editing that involves my phone, which I can't do right now, and I can't show on camera because it involves the thing I film with. And with that, I will just be updating my Notion that I use for YouTube as well, and just for general art stuff. It's kind of ugly at the moment and a little bit out of date because I haven't updated it in a while, so I won't be showing it today. But maybe if I can get it together, I will include a peek into my Notion. The other thing I want to do this month, or maybe just this week, I'm going to try this month, is I'm going to try post not only my reposting every day, but I'm going to try post a reel every day. So I think my long form videos are going to be a little bit less full painting focused and a bit more like this one, and tips and tricks and motivation and blah 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 blah, because I'm seeing a lot more reach on my short form content. So I feel like if I can kind of get through that and reach more people and then start working more again on my long form. I guess it's a bit of a dance right now, pushing away my long form and pulling towards the short form a bit more, and then once I'm comfortable with the growth and stuff that I'm seeing, I would like to focus a bit more time on my long form. It is also a lot easier to work on long form content when I actually have an ongoing project. Like right now I'm just working on a commission and like an artist collab digitally, so I don't have anything huge happening right now, so life is kind of boring. I want to pick him up to show you guys, but look at how cute he is. I can't. I just want to eat him. He's so cute. Now that I have finished that stuff and the more admin side of it, I feel like there isn't really that much to do every month. I'll probably have a look over my finances. As for what I'm gonna do now, I'll fold the laundry. I'm gonna go have an everything shower. I'm gonna do my nails so they're nice and fresh for the videos this week and not grimy. And then I will probably go film some real content, take some photos for my post today and tomorrow. Actually, I just had the craziest epiphany of what I will do for my hello prompt on that repost everyday thing. My painting, Universal Love, this one, the first word on it is hello. Crazy. Okay, and I also need to finish planning out next week's video because like I said, I'm gonna film that early, so I want to really get it done. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I feel like this video is gonna be kind of boring.